Students, today we are going to take the introductory part of chapter number 1, that is History of Commerce in India. Now, History of Commerce in India is as old as a Mother Earth. We are doing the trading from the ancient times, but earlier the pattern was known as barter system. Now, what do you mean by barter system? In barter system, commodities were exchanged in commodity. There were no rupee or common currency in which the commodities or things can be measured. Okay. Now there were two problems with that of barter system, that is double coincidence of wants. When I want the rice of the another person, that another person must want the wheat which is being grown by me. That was the basic limitation of barter system. Second one, no common unit or measurement of value. We cannot measure the wheat or rice in common currency. Wheat must be measured in terms of rice, which was altogether wrong. So barter system, in barter system, commodities were exchanged for commodities, and due to that of double coincidence of wants and lack of unit of common measurement, the currency system was being evolved and indigenous banking system was taken place, and the birth of indigenous banking system was taken place in India. Now, indigenous banking system was that system which comprises of individuals and private companies who were just lending the money by receiving the securities. Okay, generally these were being done by Mahajans, Marwadis and Baniyas in the India. Then intermediaries. Intermediaries means the intermediaries who were performing all these kind of work. Intermediaries were of two kinds, financial intermediaries and trading intermediaries. Now financial intermediaries were those intermediaries who were acting as a mediator between the companies who require funds and the individuals who were having surplus money. Those were known as financial intermediaries. Coming to the second part, that is trading intermediaries. These are those intermediaries who are actually playing the mediator role between the producers and the consumers, and it involves distributors, agents, wholesalers, retailers, etc. Now coming to the next portion, that is transportation. Earlier when transportation facilities were limited, at that time business cannot be expanded because business can only be done at the nearby places which can be covered by foot. But with the help of transportation system, business has taken a wide horizon, and business with the help of transportation with the roads has just expanded within the city, with the help of railways among the states, and with the help of sea routes between the countries, and this is how the trade and business has expanded in our India. First it was started with barter system where commodities were exchanged with commodity, but due to double coincidence of wants and lack of common unit of measurement, indigenous banking system was taken birth, and at that time it involves all those individuals who were lending money to the needy people along with that of in exchange of the securities, and these were generally being done by Chaudharis, Baniyas and Marwadis. Uske baad then it has been coming to that of intermediaries. These are the mediators which are of two kinds, financial mediators and trading intermediaries. Financial intermediaries are those intermediaries who are just acting as a mediator between the companies who require funds and individuals who are having surplus money and who wants opportunities for the investment. Coming to the trading intermediaries, these are those which are playing a role of mediator between the customers and producers. It includes wholesalers, retailers, agents, distributors, and last one, transportation facilities have widened our business areas. With the help of roads, now we can just expand our business within the cities. With the help of railways, we can expand our business among the states, and with the help of sea route, we have crossed the boundaries and we are doing the trade with that of other countries. Here we have how our industry, trade and commerce expanded in India, and with this we have completed with chapter number 1. Tomorrow I am going to deliver you the practice questions also along with this last topic, and day after tomorrow we are going to start with chapter number 2. Thank you.